What's up? So I have not I didn't unbox two of these guys. So I have 2 months worth of Scrawler boxes. This one is way heavier than that one. I just got so busy with the end of the semester that I just didn't have a life. So I figured if I'm unboxing both of these, what I'm gonna do for the Scrawler challenge is I'll use both materials. That's scary for, ooh, did I break something? That's scary for someone like me, by the way. I'm a complete noob, and not only am I giving myself a challenge over a challenge, this is gonna be an epic fail, I think. So, I don't know which month is which because I just kind of left them on my table and I mixed them up. My guess is that this one is the newer one, so this has got to be the May box, if I'm not mistaken. So, let's go through this one first, and then we'll go through the other one. I have a feeling that this is the newer one, so let's take a look at this. So I'm going to take everything out first. Ooh, okay, yes, I know which, oh, that's so fluorescent. You will not lose this sketchbook. Yes, that is bright. Oh, this is very textured too. All right, so I'm getting ahead of myself. We have a candy, as usual, strawberry flavor. I'm okay with that, as long as things are not cherry flavor. I hate cherry flavored anything. So we have a gum, and I don't think that's a gum. I think it's more like a toffee. Could be. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of like a taffy. Oh my god, it doesn't want to break. Okay, I'm gonna leave this for later. It's kind of like a chewy chew. All right, I know what this box is because I've seen Catwalk unbox it. So the featured artist is called Chip Whitehouse. So here's all the information if you want to check out Chip. How cool is that? And this is, if I'm not mistaken, again, highlighter art. So let's look inside. And yes, highlighter stuff. So we of course have the scroller box. I have to, now this is tradition. Dang nabbit. Scroller box is the way to go. We have a list of all the materials. So mobile office, so it has a fine liner, ballpoint pen, highlighter, and mechanical pencil. I love mechanical pencils. Koh-i-Noor highlighter pencils. What are highlighter pencils? Dry highlighter pencils. So this is interesting. I don't know what that means. What does a dry highlighter mean? Do we get to wet it? I don't know. Okay, and then we have a nylon felt tip ink and fluorescent pens. So this is a highlighter. And then we have a full sketchbook. I love it when they give a full sketchbook. The challenge is workspace highlight. Not sure what that means, but I mean, these are workspace things, so I guess this is what we have. So we have the, oh, it's really like those markers that we used to use in elementary school to color. You know, the ones that were pretty cheap quality water markers. And then I have in purple, blue, and pink. I don't remember if these are the same colors that Marie got. And then on these ones here, which is weird that they're called dry markers. I don't understand what dry marker means. So we have yellow and a kind of red and then an olive color. So we have these 3 over here. And then the office supply, yeah, office supply kit. So that's pretty neat. So we have these 3 things. So we have, oh, I've used these before for outlining drawings. And then we have highlighter, which I've been reading a lot more recently, yay, for fun. And this is mechanical pencil. This is really neat. It's kind of like, I would not have guessed this was a mechanical pencil. It's pretty cute. And what was this again? A ballpoint pen. Good for papers. So I am not good at using office supplies. I know that Marie is great at doing ballpoint pen kind of stuff. And of course, the sketchbook. It's so soft. You guys have no idea how soft this is. And the paper is pretty thick. And it's I don't know if you guys can see the texture. So it is pretty thick. I love when they give full sketchbooks. There is a sketchbook I would love for them if they actually did it, which is like a bleed proof sketchbook. And we don't have them in Canada, but I know I've seen them in the US and they look absolutely marvelous. I'll leave a link for what I'm talking about in the description box below. So they're good for Copics. But this kind of paper would absorb Copic markers, so you don't want them to dry too fast. So let's go through the second book now. I have no idea why I said let's go through the second book when what I meant is second box. So let's go through the second box, which I'm pretty sure is the first box that arrived, just not the one that I had a chance, to check out. So these two should hopefully work together. I'm just making guesses here. They probably won't work together. Dang it! Me and boxes, we have... why does this happen? Does this happen to you guys? Because... Oh, come on! Why? Why do you do this to me? Okay. Oh, the drawing looks so cute. That is a really cute drawing. Okay, I'm gonna take everything out, and we have our little bits of paper. Oh, paper's interesting. Okay, so let's put the box aside. And our artist, which is so cute. I love this. That's kind of closer to my style, which is chibi-ish, is Stina Jones. And here's Stina Jones' information. So if you guys want to check that out, you could do that. Okay, we have the paper, which let's get through this first and see what we have. I have no idea what's in there. What's in there? Okay, we have all the material, but I want to see first. I want to look. Oh, that is weird. That looks like an EpiPen from there. Maybe I don't know what an EpiPen looks like. Kind of, I know my dad has diabetes, and I know that his pen for his sugar kind of looks like that too. Well, not the pen, the pop candy. The needle. Okay, I have no idea what's going on here. So let's look at the list of materials. So these are brush markers, alcohol-based. Ooh. That is really cool. Okay, so it's with chisel and brush nibs. That's really neat. Okay, and then we have Zig Cartoonist Mangaka. And then we have a flexible marker pen. So this one is the same smudge proof as the one before, except that it's a marker pen. I don't know, we'll see the difference between these two later on. Then Stabilo all-surface pencil. So that is, I guess, a coloring pencil. And then a monolith graphite. And these are messy for me. And then we have Bristol paper. And I actually have a full batch of this kind of paper. So we'll see what we can do with this little size and make it really still fun. Okay, so we have the sticker. And we have the alcohol. Oh, these are smooth. So this is, what color is that? Cool gray. And we have mint light green and cool gray 9. So we get 2 grays and a light green. I'm curious to see what they look like on paper. And then a highlighting pencil. Oh wait, this goes on paper, glass, plastic, and metal. What? That is cool. And then we have the flexible, which I guess is kind of like a brush-ish. And these are really pretty, by the way. I've never heard of this. Made in Japan. That's what I love about SCRAWLRBOXES, is that they actually have stuff that is made, good quality made stuff. Okay, it's by Kuratake. I know Kuratake, so this is also made in Japan. And this one is a finer tip. This is a 0.5, which is the thickest I'm willing to work with. But I'm so curious. I'm super curious. And then we have this graphite mess, as I mentioned. So we have the graphite here, and I am not very good at working with these. It's probably because it's not my preferred medium to work with. I prefer markers and colors and stuff. So we have Poppin' Candy orange flavor. All right, so we're going to start with the, what's it called, office supply kind of stuff. So let's get a little closer. So we have the highlighters. Oh, so we have the, that's the nib we're working with. So it's kind of like a normal, very juicy kind of highlighter. I'm gonna bring you guys in closer. So we have this, we have the purple one. So I'm curious how they do. Oh, that paper is not okay with it. It's kind of tearing. I don't know if it's bleeding on the other side. Ooh, the blue is really nice. So they kind of work well together, but my worry is on the paper. Actually, no, it's not bleeding, interestingly enough, because the paper looks like it's kind of breaking. I don't know if you guys can see this, but the paper is, it has a nice effect to it though. It kind of looks like water, like a really saturated watercolor. Now this, I have no idea why they're called, oh, wow, that is light. That is very fluorescent. So I don't know why they're called dry marker. Do they activate? Oh, that is such a pretty color. That's a really pretty color. And then we have the yellow. So I am very curious. I'm going to use some water on them. So just a little to see if anything happens. Nope, nothing happens. How about for the highlighters? Oh, yep. Okay, we can get some movement going on with the highlighters. I know I could probably put them on a plastic sheet and then kind of pull them away. So that could be an option if necessary. But yeah. All right, so these are the supplies, and then we have the Stabilo marker. Yeah, it does feel kind of like, oh, this is nice. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. That's pretty neat. So yeah, this is going to be a good option. I'm just curious how it compares to the mangaka one. And then we have these three, which you guys know how ballpoint pens work, you know how the highlighter and all that stuff work, but I'm just gonna go through this here, put that, and then see if I can drag that one too. It's probably a little too wet. Yeah, it drags. Actually, yeah, it smudges quite a bit. So we can get an, ooh, that bleeds. We can get some interesting effects going on here. Oh, I kind of like that. That is so colorful. You guys know me and colors. I kind of, just a little bit of obsession with colors. So we do have quite a bit of colors going on here. This is super fun. This is like my kind of thing. It's super colorful and I really like that. Now, on to the next box, which we also have two different kinds of liners. And the air condition has kind of said hello, so we're gonna hang out with Mr. Air Condition today. So we have the fine liner here. That is nice. Just trying to see how, okay, yeah, this is nice. So the fine liner is good. Now, I think this is kind of brush. I don't know if it is. No, it doesn't feel that much flexible, but it's weird. It has a, yeah, okay, so it is flexible. It has more control. So yeah, it's kind of like a stiff brush. It's a really stiff brush, but you have better control. I find with stiff brushes, I have way more control than these softer brush markers, because I shake a lot when I draw. I guess, I don't know if it's nervousness or what it is. I'm just gonna lay down a little bit here. But I do shake a lot. Maybe it's inexperience too, so we have this here. Okay, now we're going for the alcohol markers. So these, oh, that is quite the nib. That is quite the nib. So we have a cool gray, and then we have the brush. It's a pretty thick brush, but yeah, you get the idea. You can do all these different things. So this is cool gray 5. I'm just going to write it down. So this is cool gray 5. And then we have the darker gray, which is cool gray 9. So I like that they kind of have the same idea as the Copic markers, where the brush side has an indicator. That's pretty neat. I never heard of this brand before. It's called Style File. It's fun to say though, Style File. And ooh, that is quite the darkness. And this is cool gray 9. Cool gray 9. Now I'm curious about the green, because they do match their covers, which is really rare actually for colors to match their caps, but this does match. So if this is an indicator, it should look pretty minty. So let's see. I don't have to, oh, it's much darker, but it's still pretty close though. That is really neat. I don't have to mark it because it's pretty obvious. It does smell like alcohol marker, but it is pretty juicy. I like that. So we tested these out, and then there's the graphite, which I probably won't use, although it is actually pretty nice, but I won't use. And then last but not least is the aquarellable. That is a mouthful. Try to say it. Aquarellable. That's what it sounds like. And I guess this is kind of like to add some highlights if you wanted to, which are really fun. I like this. I really, really like this. Oh my goodness, I really love this. It's kind of like a jelly roll without the jelly-ish. Okay, I think I've fallen in love with this. Now, my question is, does it react to water? I'm really curious, because it says it's aquarellable. Aquarellable. So, yes. Oh my goodness. Guys, are you seeing this? It reacts to water. Wow. Okay. So I think I found a favorite. I don't know if it only comes in white or maybe other colors. I don't know. This is an interesting pencil. I think I found a favorite material in all of these boxes. So, with that said, we have all of these things charted. So the colors, it's fun because in this box there were no colors. There were legit like, this is what I had. In the other box, it was practically just color. So combining these two together is going to be really fun. The challenge was Stranger Worlds, and I like this challenge way more. I think I'm gonna go with this idea over the other one. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.